Holy cow. Hi guys, this is Shang-Chi back at it again with another video. I just wanted to talk to you guys again about Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and how much it changed my life. Who would have thought months later I would still be shaken, or some people say shooketh. I am shooketh how this game changed my life through the difficult missions because many fans in the community always say that San Andreas has the most difficult missions in the trilogy. Not sure if that's true. San Andreas is the only game I ever played. It took me months to finish. It was no cakewalk. Um, I'll just talk about the missions that gave me PTSD that took me an insane amount of weeks to finish. Um, Learning how to fly was a nightmare. The first mission, I would fly in the sky and I would fall back down. Mission failed. Um, they did a bad job leaving out everything in the tutorial, how to properly take off and stay in the air. I had to find an ancient old IGN article to have the full details. That's really sad. One of the last two or three missions, you had to fly in circles, and I think you had to shoot at something. That was a nightmare, and you had to do it perfectly to pass the mission. Took me about 2 weeks to finish. And the next mission, NOE, that took me a good 3 or 4 weeks to finish. And that NOE is the mission where you have to stay on the ground to avoid missiles shooting Carl, you know, and you have to stay close to the ground, the water, and you have to go through a ring. I kept failing, and I gave myself a pep talk, and I told myself, I'm not a quitter. I can do it. You can do it, Shang-Chi. You got this. And so I found a PS2 guide, and that person had the safest place where you can fly to pass the mission. But when I landed my plane kept exploding many times. The last time I tried, I got lucky landing my plane, caught on fire. I was parking it, reversing, and I was surprised it didn't explode again into the highlighted area. Mission complete. Jumped out of the plane, saved like a madman. Next mission, free fall. Free fall actually didn't take me that long. It took me probably about 10 or 11 attempts. And catching up to the enemy plane actually didn't take me that long. I think the nightmare was landing the plane. Now, the next mission, Saints Row Bistro. Easy mission, landing the plane once again, kept giving me those mission failed. And I eventually got it. Probably took me like 1 week to get it right, complete the mission. Vertical Bird is the last nightmare mission when it comes to the story missions. I don't know how I passed it, but there are a lot of things. Shooting at Carl from left and right, and you got to shoot, take down enemies. One of the longest missions, I was so scared. My heart was about to literally tear out of my chest. It was beating so fast. And once again, my plane kept exploding when I had to park it. As slow as I went, it would always explode. I got really lucky. It was burning. I'm reversing. I see the highlighted area. I'm almost there. Mission complete. I am almost there. Don't blow up. And it took like 10 to 15 minutes for me to like rolling the jet, trying not to fly again so it won't blow up. And I'm rolling it. And then mission complete. Dude, I am a Grand Theft Auto rookie. San Andreas was no cakewalk. This game changed my life. It taught me to never give up on my dreams and my goals. This is Shang-Chi out.